Alrighty then, Challenge Drift 269. Mod of the Earth Barbarian. You can click on the soul mirror, it'll reveal everything you need to know. Now, quick note, the 6-piece set bonus. For 2 pieces, it reduces the cooldown of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap and Ground Stomp by 1 second every 30 Fury that you spend. For 4 pieces, Leap causes an earthquake when you land. Additionally, Leap gains the effect of the Iron Impact rune, and the rune's effect and duration are increased by 150%. This is primarily known, or always has traditionally been known, as a Leapquake Barb build. For 6 pieces, increase the damage of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, Ground Stomp, Ancient Spear, and Seismic Slam by 20,000. Now, the problem is, this Barbarian ain't using no Leap. So it's a Leapquake type build with Mod of the Earth, but we ain't using Leap. So unfortunately, we're not getting all those additional Earthquakes and Avalanches when we're leaping around. As always, challenge drifts are very weird with the setup, so we're going to try and have to make do without actually leaping around. Our primary damage dealer instead is going to be Seismic Slam, and as you can see, it doesn't use too much resource. If you do run low, an avalanche will get you some resource back. Now, the other thing is, this is super squishy. You're going to run in there, if you get hit, you're going to die. Thankfully, the first pylon we come across is a shield pylon, but we're going to get to that in a minute. You've also got sprint here for some movement speed increase and mobility. Sorry, the actual skills we're using: Seismic Slam, Whirlwind, which I'm going to completely ignore pretty much, but it will give you some mobility. Sprint, Avalanche, which is great, not for additional damage only, but also to get some resource back. Wrath of the Berserker, massive cooldown unfortunately, but will keep you alive. It'll give you some damage reduction. Don't rely on this to just stand in the middle of a pack. You will still die if you get hit a lot, and also increases damage that we dish out. And finally, Earthquake, which I'm pretty much going to ignore. All I'm going to pretty much be using is some Sprint, Avalanche when I need resources, or if I come across a new pack, keep an eye on that. You only get 3 charges, you can run out, and then Seismic Slam for primary damage. So if you come across an elite or a big pack you want to kill, Avalanche it, and then Seismic Slam them down, like so. Now, the reason I'm staying far away is because inside there, we're going to be taking a lot of damage, and if you haven't got the shield pylon active, or if your Wrath of the Berserker is on cooldown, you're going to definitely die. Even with Wrath of the Berserker, you're probably going to die until you get that shield pylon. So it's super squishy this week. It can be quite challenging, but there is a strategy as always. We're going to go in there, I'm going to show you how it's done, and then it's over to you. Let me know what time you all got in the comments down below. Let's go. So we'll go on in, keeping my distance here, taking out this elite, getting those health globes, moving on, saving my Wrath of the Berserker when I get a bit further up. So wherever you're pointing, that's where your avalanche will be cast, as you can see, for some extra damage. We're also getting some resources back. Just being very careful. If anything hits you, you're pretty much going to die. It sucks. I'm going to activate my Wrath of the Berserker real soon. Right now, actually. Trying to avoid death. Shield pylon is coming up. Was it to the left or was it up there? I think it was to the left, to the left. And now we want to try, we've got the shield pylon, so we're not going to die now. We're going to try and take out elites as quick as possible and really milk this pylon. For all it's worth. Get as much progression as we can. Unfortunately, resources are an issue. So try not to spam your Seismic Slam too much. There is an elite down here. Moving on through. There's an elite here as well. We want as much progression as we can get with this pylon. I think we get a speed pylon coming up real soon as well. We do have the Flavor of Time equipped, thankfully, so we get double pylons. At least that's something. This would be a lot easier if we had Leap. Maybe too easy. Maybe that's why Blizzard chose this particular setup, so it's a little bit more challenging, which is fine. I'd rather that than have it be too easy, I think, anyway. So we can stand here and get our orbs, because we've got our shield pylon active. Keep an eye down here. Once that wears off, you're going to be vulnerable again, and we're going to be taking a lot of damage. So it's almost worn off. But we do have the speed pylon. Oh, there's another pylon here. It's the power pylon. Come on, come on, come on. I hope we're going the right way. I hate these damn caves. So we've got a bit of time behind us now. We're ahead on time. Get those orbs. They're so important. And we've got some health globes. So this way I think is the good way to go. There's some elites here to kill. Gotta watch out for the Rift Guardian. There we go. So I'm not even too sure. Did I die there? That's no death. No death run. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're live right now. I'm pretty sure that was no deaths. That's how it's done. 410. What time did you all get?